I have news. The Legion is approaching rapidly.
How many?
Too many to fight here. We must move. Fall back to the forest. Maintain the lines. Move quickly.
The small village at the edge of the forest lay in ruins. Charred rooftops, broken walls, and thin trails of smoke still rising into the cold morning air. The villagers, dressed in torn clothing and covered in dirt, gathered quietly around small fires lit by Roman soldiers. There were no more screams, no more chaos, only silence, heavy and suffocating after the nightmare. The Roman soldiers, their armor stained with mud and rain, moved among the people, handing out food. Few words were spoken. They all understood. This was not over. As night fell once again, dark clouds gathered overhead. Rain began to pour, soaking the ground and extinguishing what little warmth remained. At the edge of the village, Roman cavalry patrolled in silence. Then, a bolt of lightning tore across the sky. For a split second, the forest lit up, and in that flash they saw them. Shadows, watching, waiting. The enemy was still there. Without hesitation, the cavalry dismounted and moved into the forest, spears in hand. Rain hammered against their armor. Branches snapped underfoot. The darkness swallowed everything beyond a few steps ahead. Then the chaos began. Shapes moved between the trees. Footsteps echoed from every direction. Nothing was clear, only fragments of motion, confusion, and tension. The battle had begun in the dark. Suddenly, a Roman soldier raised his arm and fired a flare into the sky. A burst of light cut through the storm. Back at the village, infantry and villagers looked up. The signal. The Roman commander reacted instantly. Some troops were ordered to stay and protect the villagers. The rest marched into the forest. No hesitation. Deep within the tribal camp, the message arrived. The war leader stood by the fire, his expression darkening as he listened. His grip tightened on his weapon. Then he gave the order. Fight back. Dawn slowly broke. From the forest, both armies emerged. On one side, Rome, disciplined, organized, shields locked. On the other, the tribal warriors, fierce, unpredictable, ready. They stopped, facing each other in front of the ruined village. No one spoke, only the wind and the silence before the storm. Then the Roman horn sounded. A deep, powerful note echoed across the battlefield. Every soldier tightened their formation, every face tense, focused, unshaken. And then they moved. Both sides surged forward. The ground trembled beneath thousands of footsteps. The distance collapsed in seconds. And then they collided. Everything became chaos. Lines merged. Movement blurred. The battlefield turned into a storm of motion and force. But within the chaos, Rome held. Shields locked. Spears lowered. Step by step, they pushed forward. Relentless. Unbreakable. On the flanks, Roman cavalry surged ahead. They struck with speed and precision, breaking the enemy riders apart, scattering them across the field. The pursuit began. Across the open plains, Roman cavalry thundered forward, chasing down the retreating enemy. Hoofs pounded the earth. Dust rose into the golden light of morning. There was no formation now, only speed. And then, as the sun climbed higher, the battlefield fell quiet. Roman cavalry slowed, gathering atop a small hill. From there, they looked down. The village still stood, but everything had changed. This was no longer a raid. This was war, and Rome would not stop.